6:24 here on a Thursday morning. It is Earth Day, and living here in the desert, we certainly know we cannot take our water for granted. And we've seen a lot of stories in the news recently about trying to protect our shrinking supply.
Yeah, a federal water shortage could be declared now for the Southwest. That, of course, would include us here in Nevada. Sherry's here now with a look at a program that actually pays you to save water. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning. Wasting water is the biggest mistake that we can make, and grassy green lawns have been targeted as the greatest source of water waste in southern Nevada, especially if the only time you step on it is to mow it. So why not take some cash to trade it for something that's more desert friendly? We use more water outdoors to keep our lawns lush and plants blooming than we do indoors to keep our homes and ourselves clean. The agency that manages our water supply says it's a waste of the community's most critical resource as we try to avoid a thirsty future.
Because we are the driest city in the driest state in the nation, anything that grows outside has to be irrigated. And grass is one of the most water-intensive landscapes that we can have here.
When the sprinklers come on, that water gets used once, unlike the water indoors, which gets recaptured, treated, and used again. Cutting out unnecessary grass saves water and helps bank valuable reserves, says Bronson Mack with the Southern Nevada Water Authority.
If you aren't playing on that grass, picnicking on that grass, that's grass that you should really be thinking about replacing.
At the beginning signs of drought 20 years ago, SNWA asked residents nicely to start saving water where they could. But as the population boomed and the long dry period has taken an extreme toll on withering Lake Mead, conserving has become the cornerstone of ensuring we'll have water when we need it. Today's message hits the public much harder.
Woo! Reality check! There are big fines if you don't change your watering clock.
Enforcing strict seasonal watering schedules is working, and paying homeowners and commercial properties to remove non-functional grass has reached a successful milestone.
And this community has actually now removed enough grass that we could stretch an 18-inch wide strip of sod around the full circumference of the earth. That's a considerable amount of grass that we've removed so far.
That's right. 18 inches of turf wrapped around the globe adds up to more than 197 million square feet, which is more than 4,500 square acres, equal to more than 3,400 football fields, or over 110 Allegiant stadiums full of grass. That saves about 10 billion gallons of water every year, and the Water Authority says there's more grass to get rid of.
That's about half of all the non-functional turf that's out there in our community. So we still have about another 5,000 acres that we need to replace with water smart landscaping.
The rebate program pays a hefty $3 for every square foot of grass removed in your yard or commercial property when you trade for more efficient, adaptable landscaping that's water smart, like the desert environment we live in. And you may have heard there is proposed legislation now to ban all existing decorative grass by the end of 2026. But SNWA says that would not affect single-family residences, only commercial properties, streetscapes, medians, and HOA areas with unused grass. So there's still time to cash in on your grass while it's your idea. And we have that link to SNWA with the page of fill out the rebate form. That's on our website, 8newsnow.com. I've done it myself. I've done my backyard. At the end of the story, that was actually my backyard with the lounge chairs. I did it 2 springs ago. It's quite a process, and I do have to say, you have to know what you want. There are a list of contractors that SNWA does provide, not recommend, but provide, and you call, you need to get estimates. There's a process that you have to go through, so just know that you have to plan for it. And but that rebate check helps pay for the conversion because it does cost a little bit of money to do that. It's not always that cheap.
Yeah, it's a good incentive. Well, your backyard turned out great, Sherry. They did a good job.
It worked out.